So, Bonnie, I'm glad you brought up startups because I get excited with the whole thought of startups because today's startup is going to be so different than what the startup was 10 years ago.
Yep.
Because they're going to be positioned and understanding that there's ways to make money as a startup from just a dispensing fee, but now it's going to be tied to services. By the way, we're in Outcomes booth. That's part of it, meaning the
Yep.
treatment plans that you have are going to make you money. The CPT codes and the ICD-9 codes mean that there's billable services. So let's talk about startups. So
Yes.
there's a pharmacy owner, there's a pharmacist out there that's working for a chain. There's a pharmacist out there who's working for an independent. Maybe they're doing a partnership, but regardless, they want to start their own pharmacy.
Right.
So let's talk about how Psych supports that process.
Yes. So I just want to say we just came off of one of the NCPA ownership workshops, which we speak at every trimester. They do 3 a year. And it's full of people that want to jump into ownership for independent pharmacies, whether it be a startup or purchasing a store. And I'm always blown away by the amount of people in those sessions that still, even in today's environment, because people feel very nervous in the independent pharmacy industry sometimes, that still want to do startups. And so it's usually half the room. So that's normally where we start and meet a lot of our startup clients. We offer services to help you during that process, work with you from start to finish. When I mean finish, opening the door. And we're kind of just the quarterback in that process, working with your bank with lending, making sure you have enough working capital to get everything going, looking over your lease that you're looking to sign. Again, making sure that you have the right money in place, that you can work with your regulatory groups to make sure you get all your contracts in place before you open. And just, we set up the accounting file. We help you set up your entity, any kind of tax elections that is needed. We do all of that. And anything, we're just kind of your quarterback through that process from start to the day you open. Make sure you're ready to go.